Hey. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, the countdown
containers,
banner.
yeah.
Like, you know how I was asking
The
to make
Black
coding
Friday.
changes?
But it said like
I'd scheduled it like all ahead, and they made it live and left it
But
live
with like zero,
without my consent.
it was like the time was over. It was like whoever was on there had missed out on the Black Friday stuff, and it was just up there saying like basically,
extended, then it's like 0 hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. So, anyways, I just created a new theme, and it's like off our original theme, and it's fine. But I think moving forward, we just don't use them for any coding. We just use an external coder.
Yeah.
Because I did not approve for those banners to
I
be
couldn't
live.
believe that. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like how long has that been live?
And
how confusing, like for our customers. I don't know if
Yeah,
customers
'cause
have just got any emails or
Yeah, because I replied
communications
with
from
them
it.
like earlier in the day, and then at
Yeah.
7:30 p.m. they were
Isn't
like,
it live?
yeah, they're like, hey, can you approve this? And I was like, what the hell? And I like scheduled them for like when they're supposed to be live.
Yeah.
And I like screenshot it, so like
Yeah.
I've got it all there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I emailed them and I was like, hey, like I didn't approve this. Like in future, can you switch it back to draft or switch it back to like the scheduled
Yeah.
visibility
Yeah.
date that I had set?
Yes. Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, sorry.
They don't realise
No
the impact that has.
Yeah.
And it was only lucky because Shay texted me about it, but otherwise it would have like stayed on
We would
all
have no
weekend.
I'm
So
sorry,
we were like
so-
down like 40% in sales when I checked, and I was like, that is an absolute direct result of that because people are so confused.
100%. You'd look at it and be like,
When was that on Saturday?
On Saturday morning, and then I was like, I'll quickly jump on and fix it. So I went to the thing because I don't know. I was like, I have no idea. And then
Luckily I saw it like pretty much straight away. I was like in the car, like on the way to the groomer, like this can take like 2 seconds to fix. But yeah.
Thank you, because I was just like, shit, how do I get this off?
We're almost finished. We should get the other one for the big day.
Welcome back to another weekly vlog. We are in the last week of November. Isn't that scary? Let's think about that. How fast this year has gone. I don't know if time just feels like it goes faster as you get older, but I feel like everyone's saying it at the moment. Obviously, we're not getting more time and we're not getting less time. It just feels like it goes. I don't know if that's just a reminder for me or us as a population to actually just sit and enjoy the time that we do have, because it does go so fast, doesn't it? Like to think that next year is 2026. Wow. I'm pretty sure I remember what I was doing in 2020 and that was 6 years ago, but it feels like yesterday. Anyway, there is a lot going on this week. I think this is going to be the biggest week in the Ela Earth history. And we have had a lot of big weeks. In fact, if I reflect back through the year, we have had a lot of big weeks. And I think that's the other thing. Compared to 2024, we had pretty stable growth. We were definitely growing, but nothing like what we did this year. And so this year, it seems like every week just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, at points we're like, oh, it's going to slow down, or we don't have any products launching this week, or we don't have a photo shoot, so we should be pretty chill. And we did get a couple of chill weeks in there, ish, I suppose. But really, there was just a lot of moving parts constantly, whether it was photo shoots, multiple, lunchbox series where we are doing lots of content days. Content in general, there's always content going on every single day in our office or on location, whether it's product launches or sales or events that we have. There just seem to be something on always. And at the moment, I'm working on our 2026 strategy. And I feel like we will continue that growth and we will continue to scale next year. But I really want to do it a little bit different. I want it to be a bit more mindful. This year I just went with the tides. You know, I was just guided. I was guided by our customers. I was guided by my energy and what I felt. And I just ran with it, my motivation. And I'm so glad that I did that because it really did launch us this year into an even bigger market. But next year I feel like we'll be, as I said, just a bit more mindful. I'm excited. And hopefully I can stick to that because I do get very excited and I love to just do everything I want. I want to do everything. I want to do everything for our customers. I want to do all the things that my team propose because it is a team collaboration and, you know, I really take on board what they say. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where 2026 goes. It's just going to feel a little bit different, but I'm excited because I have a few things planned out. I've got some new products that we're working on already for 2026. I've already had samples done. I've created them. We've had our samples and that is all arriving and launching in February. So we will start off the year with a product launch, which is exciting, straight after back to school and back to work. Anyway, that brings us to this week, biggest week in the Ela Earth history. Watch this space. 7 o'clock in the morning. Everyone has come in early. In fact, it's 6 o'clock Queensland time. So we've got a couple of Queensland girlies in here. Started very early. But as you can see at the moment, we do not have a full team in here. Okay, so at the moment, we have not only a sale starting today, but we also have a product launch. We're launching a couple of new products from our Arden range, which is really exciting. But our Facebook community gets early access to our sale. But the products don't launch for another hour and people are in our Facebook community questioning, wondering why we have not launched those because they want to take full advantage of that straight away. And of course, it's a no-brainer. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to launch those products straight away so our community have got access. All right.
Everything's been put in for the job web heroes.
Yeah.
I just get you to fill out.
Yes, do those. Let me just get mine. Okay, if you can put that amount there into the freight. So if you just go down here and just put freight. Yeah. Click down. Okay, I'm meeting with Indy because a couple of weeks ago I had a bit of a brain dump of all these new products that I wanted to introduce into Ela Earth for 2026 and I just don't have time to work on them, so I have given them to Indy. So we are starting the initial stages where we're going through Pinterest boards, having a look to see what Indy has pinned, looking at all the different features and the materials and the hardware of all the different products that we're thinking of bringing in for next year. We are about halfway through this meeting and there has been so many products, and as we go I keep adding more and more options of things that are just popping up that I think would be really aligned with our products that we've currently got, our product line, and where we want to go next year. So what is this product here? We can't tell you, but we'll talk in riddles. All right.
There is like a family size and I guess like a smaller size for like your single or your teen.
Perfect.
So I'm feeling like this is a bit more of like a compact for a teen.
Love
I
that.
like this brand.
Yeah, you know I do. They are my future goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
is
just like a really
perfect.
sweet, easy.
It's a great
like-
size. It has everything that you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So there's like
Beautiful.
little mesh pockets.
Yeah.
Little like elasticy pockets for all your different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
nice.
what range do you think that will fit into? Like, are we going to do leather to fit into our Arden range, or is that going to be just too much? I just don't think Odyssey, it's just not going to work into our Odyssey range. So I don't know. It doesn't have to be like a part of a range, but I guess then we just have to think about the materials. Okay, cool. I think we're getting the idea though. I'm liking that sort of style.
So that with a flappy bit
Yeah.
on top.
Yeah.
Then the lid.
So not like this, but ish. And I love all those like different compartments.
Yeah,
That makes it just really functional for our customers.
Okay.
Great. Okay, well that's good. You can start like building that one